So off the tip, it's Golden State. Now here's Williams. The 2025 draft class is loaded. So give me your guys' favorite pick.
I'm going with the easy answer. The first pick, Paige Beckers. I mean, we're talking about a generational talent. And I like her ability to control the game, score it, and set others up.
Yeah, I'll go with Beckers too. I mean, she was the #1 recruit out of high school with so much attention on her over her 5 collegiate years. I would say it's pretty obvious that Paige is ready for the limelight.
And the basket by Mack.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief to get those first points out of the way and up on the board.
Yeah, let's play some basketball.
Pass to Williams. To the middle. And she uses the glass on the layup.
They worked it in nicely right there.
Phoenix with the ball. Copper outside. To the paint. And stolen by Thornton. And here's Burton. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Back to Thornton. Pass to Williams. And she converts the layup.
Just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
And the Mercury with possession. Thomas a screen. Now Copper launches a 3. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Copper can sometimes be a selective three-point shooter, so she must have been feeling that look.
Thornton outside. Pass to Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Woo. He decided to go old school with the finger roll.
And, you know, playing for France in the 2024 Paris Games, that was a special moment for Gabby Williams.
Winning a silver, came so close to knocking off the heavily favored Americans in the final. Williams was voted best defender of that 2024 tournament.
If you let Copper get comfy, get time, and get set, she'll just continue to bury these shots.
Down low. Stokes. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Shooting one.
In the offseason, Brittany Griner signed with Atlanta, leaving the Mercury after 11 years.
And Griner was the first pick of the 2013 draft, won a title back in 2014, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, 9 All-Star appearances, but best of all, Brittany was a great member of the Phoenix community.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line. And the 2020 Wubble was a breakout season for Kahleah Copper.
Well, she's been an all-star in each of the 4 seasons since. It's great to see her find her place in this league.
One thing that makes Kahleah Copper an all-star, her clutch scoring.
Oh, she 100% has that clutch gene, winning Finals MVP back in 2020 when the tighter the game, the better Copper plays.
Now here's Williams. Inside. Stokes. Just 5 to shoot. Williams inside. He drains it in as the shot clock ticks down. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Copper. 8 points for her. Just 4 to shoot. Off the mark there with the 3. Golden State leading. To the inside. Pass to Williams. Swiped it away. Here's Mack. Inside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to go on Kayla Thornton.
Plays hard, but always with respect, and it goes back to Thomas's graceful presence, not just on the court, but off the court.
And that one misses. Well, with the amount of emphasis on three-point shooting in this league, we see less and less two big lineups.
Pace and space are the name of the game. You got to have a very fluid set of bigs to run 2 at a time.
And across the globe, looking at different women's and men's basketball leagues and international competitions, that seems to be the trend for every single top league. Basketball has changed. The WNBA has adjusted with everybody else.
One thing I love about this Golden State organization, their home, the Chase Center.
Oh, it is a gorgeous arena. One of the best in the NBA and WNBA. The Valkyries drawing so many fans here, and I think it's just a statement from the franchise. We want to be big time.
Hits the three-point bomb.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Via Copper from outside. The rebound by Thornton. Left side, Charles. Pass to Burton. Thornton outside. Williams. And here's Burton. Just 5 on the clock. Good, and it's Gabby Williams who picks up the assist.
Great communication between teammates there.
The Mercury trail. Copper outside. To halt the run. Drills the three-pointer.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
It's stolen by Alyssa Thomas. To the paint. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. And here's Burton. Thornton up top. Pass to Williams. Shoots from the line. Mack grabs the miss.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
And she finishes nicely on the layup. Williams with it. She's got 9. Pass to Burton. Williams. Outside Charles. 6 to shoot. It's Burton. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And so here's Phoenix. A 4-point game. Gabby Williams with the steal. And a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Burton. Now Stokes. Williams. Now Burton. She's got 5. Shot clock at 3. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 4. Here's Copper. A rebound by Charles.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Burton. Here's Stokes. It's Gabby Williams on the wing. Left side, Charles. Pass to Burton. Now Thornton. She's covered by Thomas. Here's Burton. Mack grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Guarded by Charles. And she makes that one.
Both teams on fire right now from the opening tip.
This is going to be an entertaining game of basketball today, folks. I think that much is obvious.
Get your popcorn ready.
Here's Stokes. Here's Williams. Pass to Burton. Now here's Williams. There's the three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
Thomas outside. And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line. Well, when it comes to all-time triple-doubles, no one comes close to Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, entering the 25 season, Thomas had 15. No one else in league history had 5. And they come in key moments, too. She's got a few in the playoffs. A physical point forward, Thomas shows a complete game. She can rebound, defend, and she's a monster on the break.
Now here is Hayes. Coming here is screen. Back to Hayes. Launches it. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
Well, that's just excellent perimeter defense right there.
Copper outside. Pass to Bonner. Takes the three. Shoots and misses. 0 for 1 to begin the game. And there's the foul. It's on Thomas. That is her first foul of the game. The Mercury making a switch here. The Valkyries leading. Now here is Hayes. Pass to Zandalazini. 5 on the clock. Outside Hayes. Nailed from three-point land.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain him from 3.
Copper outside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
If she gets even an inch of space, she will make an opponent look very beatable.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Valkyries ahead. They're up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And looking at what we've seen from the Valkyries, what do you guys think?
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Expanding her range. The Valkyries pull it in. Pass to me here. Hayes. And there's a pick. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mercury trail. And it's out of bounds to the Mercury as Phoenix retains possession. To the middle.
A hard-nosed defender Hayes plays with a chip on her shoulder and really just loves to compete.
Here's Zandalasini. She's covered by Copper. Hayes the screen. Clock at 4. And Bonner pulls it down. Well, this is the first season of Valkyries basketball, so what's a realistic goal for this team?
Well, to me, Blake, it's about getting a solid base, an identity, fan base, develop players, and you can't worry too much about wins and losses as an expansion team.
Now here is Hayes. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Dynamic in the two-player game. Hayes doing it herself, making the deep hit.
2 minutes now played in this second quarter. Back to Copper. From past the arc, the Mercury with another miss. She's covered by Copper. Outside Hayes. Pass to Zandalasini. And here's Hayes. The 3. The shot comes out. Down low. Here's Bonner. The Valkyries pull it in. From the arc. That shot missing. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Drops in the tray.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but guess what? She had the space to get it off, so why not?
Outside Hayes. Let's go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's the Valkyries with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's the 3. Dewana Bonner with the rebound. The kick out to Copper. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
You just love to see Copper turn on the Jets. When she's this hot, she wants the ball every time, and she deserves it every time.
Now here is Hayes. She's got 8. Pass to Ami here. Hayes. The 3 is up. And Bonner pulls it down. Now here's Copper. She's guarded closely. And that one good.
Are you kidding me? Copper is shredding defenders with her handles.
Pass to Hayes. Out to the left wing. Here's Zandalasini. Cans it from downtown.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Leah Copper for 3. Not gonna go that time. Golden State leading. And here is Zandalasini. Pass to Hayes. There's the triple. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Well, with such a detailed offensive skill set, Hayes gives defenders a ton of different looks.
Copper outside. Releases. Again, the miss by Kalia Copper. Golden State with the ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Left side, Hayes. Takes the 3. Misses the target, and that drops her to 40% shooting, 4 for 10. To the paint. Bonner inside. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And just about the oldest player in the league, Joanna Bonner is not slowing down, fellas.
I mean, just watch her. She's facing off with players, some of which are 15 years younger than her. And you never guess that with how well Bonner moves.
Copper outside. Shot to stop the run. She can't get it to go.
Her three-point shot has been real rough here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped her from attempting them, but it's time to give it a rest.
Now here's a me here. Bonner defending. And that one's good. Hayes.
Think about Tiffany Hayes. She is putting on a show.
Timeout called the Mercury. And a new group getting ready for the Mercury. And so here's Phoenix. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Mack. Here's Thomas. Here's Mack. Covered by Thornton. Luana Bonner for 3. The Valkyries pull it in.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Now here is Thornton. Now Stokes. 5 points in the game. And that one's good. Hayes.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
Luana Bonner on the wing. To end the drought. And it's good on the lay-in.
There's so many ways she can score. Bonner can operate in the paint. Her physical abilities help with that.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Williams. There's a screen. And here's Burton. The 17-footer. The shot, no good. Man, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Mack. Bonner. She's guarded by Williams. Here's Thomas. She gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, that level of toughness should energize Thomas's teammates. She invites contact from opponents.
Now here is Hayes. 16 points for her. And the 3-ball is good.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Here's Thomas. And good that time.
And inside, Thomas has tremendous touch around the paint.
It's Burton. Pulls it. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so we wrap up the first half. Valkyries ahead. They're up by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And the third quarter about to get underway here. You look at Tiffany Hayes in this game, she's been everywhere.
And I wonder how long she can continue to shoot the three ball as well as she has up to this point. She's been quite simply lights out.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something we both know, that sometimes you have those nights where the bucket looks as wide as the Grand Canyon, and it really might be one of those nights for her.
Well, this season we have the Golden State Valkyries, and it's the first expansion team since Atlanta in the late 2000s.
Yeah, and soon the WNBA will expand to Canada with the Toronto Tempo starting play next year. Plus, you got the rebirth of the Portland franchise.
Okay, those are two basketball-crazed areas joining the fold. Personally, I'm really excited for the Seattle-Portland rivalry to be renewed.
Now here's Williams. Lets it go from deep. Burton can't hit.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Copper misses.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Shot by Thornton, no good. Phoenix trailing here. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Copper outside. Puts up a three. The tray. And it's out of bounds. The Mercury able to retain possession here. 3 from the inbound. Good on the triple.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Thornton outside. Outside Williams. Pass to Burton. Shoots the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around. They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
The Valkyries leading. And here's Stokes. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. That one goes in.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Pass to Copper for three. Stokes with the rebound. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Now here's Williams. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Mercury with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Thomas. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect. And it's the Valkyries' ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Lots of All-Stars changed teams in the summer of 2024, including Alyssa Thomas.
Yeah, spending her first 11 years with the Connecticut Sun, finishing top 5 in MVP voting in each of her last 3 years. Thomas was so close to getting the Sun their first WNBA title, losing twice in the finals. Just for Thomas, an incredible run in Connecticut.
Pass to Copper. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Second personal foul.
Aggressive drive by Copper, going right inside and picking up a good foul.
Kalea Copper. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Kalea Copper is the kind of versatile player a team can really count on. She's always there and ready to deliver, especially when it comes to points.
She hits both from the stripe. And here's Burton. She's got 5. Pass to Williams. That's good again. And her 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
On the wing, Kalia Copper. Guarded by Charles. Now Thomas. Good. Coming off the assist by Kalia Copper.
Assist goes to Kalea Copper.
Now Burton. Pass to Stokes. Williams. He can't get that one.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Here's Copper for the tie. Good on the 3-point shot. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for them.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over. With it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Williams. Back to Charles. Clock at 6. Pass to Thornton. Lets the 3 fly. Valkyries with another miss. Phoenix with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Back to Copper. Phoenix with the triple.
Whatever intensity might have been lacking the first half, these teams are making up for it now.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, things have really picked up.
Here's Stokes. 7 points in the game. Now here's Thomas. Leah Copper from outside. The shot, no good.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Pass to Stokes. Outside Williams. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
The defender a little hesitant to get in her way as she burst to the hoop. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Shooting 1.
Here's Thomas. 13 points in this game. Here's the pick. It's good for the 7th time this game, and she shot 7 and made 7. I think that's 100%. And here's Thornton, looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Williams. Thornton. Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. Williams can't get it to go. Phoenix leading. Copper. She's guarded by Williams. Copper up top. 26 points for her.
You know, despite playing lots of time at the 3, Copper is inside a lot, and it just kind of makes her a different type of matchup.
At the line for Mercury, Kalea Copper. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Valkyries trail. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And we've seen Copper really getting it done out there.
She's been gunning from deep. If you're guarding her, you got to get into her jersey. You can't sag off her at all, or you're just asking her to drop another 3 on you.
And the Mercury making a change here. Outside Williams. Pass to Charles. Williams. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Bonner outside. Fires the 3. A rebound by Thornton. Golden State with the ball. Outside Williams. Charles. Back to Williams. Thornton outside. And that misses. That would have put them up. Pass to Thomas. It's good for her 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
Well, we know Alyssa Thomas can chip in different ways, but when her teams need her to, she can carry that offensive scoring load.
Here's Zondelasini. Outside Williams. Now Zondelasini. 5 to shoot. Pass to Williams. From deep. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas. And here are the Mercury. They lead by 4. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Williams with it. She's got 21. And the layup falls.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
Thomas outside. Pass to Bonner. Fires for 3. That one is off. And so it's Golden State with it. Trailing by 4. Now Williams to the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Thomas down low. Over Thornton. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
And what a bonus for them to end the quarter as she beats the buzzer.
Now that is how you use every last second on the clock.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Mercury, up by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And so it's Golden State with it. A 4-point game. Pass is on Delazzini. And here's Yoshida. This one for 3. Tries again. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Valkyries. Salon. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And she makes both free throws. Pass to Copper from downtown. Valkyries with the rebound.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Here's Delazzini to take the lead, and she's good on the 3 ball. Phoenix trailing here. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Copper. 3-pointer. That's good, and it's Joanna Bonner with the assist.
Copper is such a good 3-point shooter. That's the kind of look you're working towards.
Now Yoshida. From outside the arc. And the Valkyries, another 3.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
Bonner outside. Pass to Copper. The 3. That one, no good. Yoshida. She's covered by Copper. It's Burton for 3. And Bonner pulls it down. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
Pass to Ami here. Yoshida. Now here's Ami here. Now here's Yoshida. Fires from deep. That shot off. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
It's Burton. Here's Zandalasini. Pass to Yoshida. To the right side. Here's Burton. Off target from three-point range. Phoenix leading. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. On a Bonner for three. Valkyries with the rebound. And here's Zandalasini. Pass to Burton. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. It's a tie ball game.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Timeout called the Mercury. The Mercury making a switch here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Now Copper to the middle. She's guarded by Williams. Copper outside for three. Stokes with the rebound.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Williams can't get it to go. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Pass to Thomas. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
She's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half she's having.
And here's Thornton. Williams. Lots of room. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
You just got to admire the tenacity that she has.
Thomas outside. Pass to Copper. Here's Mack. Covered by Thornton. Now Copper. Thomas left side. And another shot. And it's good on the layup.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Now here is Thornton. Pass to Williams to take the lead. Again, the miss by Gabby Williams. Now Copper. And she was fouled in the act of shooting an opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, you just can't shake Copper's focus. Even when the defense roughs her up, she stays glued to the task at hand and converts the and one.
And the Mercury making a change here. It's Burton. Pass to Stokes. Williams. Here's Thornton. The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Max grabs the miss. And here the Mercury, leading by 5. The inside. Copper. Bucket is good.
Using her height and her agility, Copper finds the finish inside.
And here's Burton. Pass to Stokes. Williams. Now here's Charles. Now Stokes. They need this. That shot off. Pass to Mack. Now Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Kalia Copper.
They've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch into the final quarter.
Yeah, they're looking very determined to close this one out as soon as they can.
If there's a time to increase the lead, it's the fourth.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries. Here's Williams. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh. That's what I call a captivating move right there. She absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
Pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Phoenix in the lead. Copper drives in. Thomas a screen. Shot clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other?
Pass to Mack. Copper with the ball. Working on Charles. She can't get that one to fall. And here's Williams. Out to Charles. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mercury.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
And they can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Give themselves a little bit of a break.
Leah Copper for 3. Stokes with the rebound.
Well defended that time. She's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when she's ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah, and you can see that. They recognize that. They're not going to let her get easy shots.
Thomas with the ball. Pass to Mack. Now here's Copper. Guarded by Charles. And again, Phoenix no good. Here's the Valkyries with the ball. Here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. No good on that shot. Now here's Thomas. So it's Phoenix with the W. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound out.
That's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them a chance to lift their team up at the finish.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.